haircut, right? You like? You know what would make me look even better is sleeping. I'm like a Halloween attraction up in this bitch. Okay, so a few interesting things. First off, I will be going to college nights, and the Bengals and Dolphins are playing, which is two of my friends' favorite teams, boyfriend, girlfriend. So guess which one liked the Bengals first. Uh, but yeah, two of them like the Bengals, and then another person in that house likes the Steelers, and then I like the Browns. So we just need someone to like the Ravens, and then we have the entire AFC North. So there's that. And I know I talked about how like the editing software that I use might not be available because of a year-long subscription. It's actually something related to the university. They're trying to like get that worked out. So it's not me. I didn't actually do anything wrong, or it's not a 1 year thing. It's available to all students. So hopefully they'll fix that before Monday. And if they don't, I'll have to use Filmora, and you'll see me try and use that. So that video might be bad as opposed to all your other videos. Ugh, they're already bad. Oh my gosh. That's what happened today. I mean, I also worked out. I did a back and core workout. See, the thing about core workouts and back workouts, like, unless you're doing pull-ups, it's important to go a little bit slower. If you're doing less reps, I only did like 8 or 10 at lower weights because, one, I haven't done it in a long time, and two, I wanted it to mean something. So I would go... I don't look that attractive, by the way. I'd give myself like a 5. Mainly because of my sleep. If this was like more cleared up, and it looked like... I don't even know what I look like sometimes. My 3DS once thought I was a 7-year-old woman, but that was 10 years ago, probably. More like 8. That should have been the thumbnail, but I'm not going to find again. So, honestly, if I ever like stop doing these videos, it'll be because I'm talking about fantasy football, because I love talking about it so much. Like, I'll post on Yik Yak, give me your fantasy football questions, then people ask me, should I have 2 defenses? The answer to that is almost always no, unless you have maybe the Broncos defense, because, well, supposedly this season they were supposed to be playing in like a super hot AFC West. No, East? Is it the East? Yeah, West. Sorry. I had my directions confused because I was looking from the North Pole down in my mind. So, yeah, you shouldn't have 2 defenses unless you really think that the defenses or the offenses that you're playing are going to put up a lot of points. Like Tampa is playing against Kansas City. I'm not starting Tampa. Okay? I'd pick up the Broncos because they're probably available. And I actually did do that. But, and like other times you'll get, should I start Gabe Davis or blank? It's an interesting question. What's really interesting about this weekend is I looked at the time that the game in London starts. It starts at like 8:15. So, if you're really into fantasy and you're like, I wonder if Michael Thomas is going to play or Jarvis Landry is going to play, you probably have to wake up at like 7:30, get on your phone, and set your lineup. Because that's how early that game is. And you know what? If you do that, you have a pretty good... And somebody else you're playing against doesn't do that, and they're starting those players. Or, like, somebody could get injured, like, in warm-ups, and it'll be marked questionable or out for the game. And then you'll be like, oh, damn it. I didn't fix that. Because that's happened before. Usually it's kickers. See, I've already talked for 3 minutes about fantasy football, and I said, I don't want to talk about it. Wow. I got groceries today, so that's something I need to do. I also need to do my geomatics assignment before I watch the game, and I have about 2 hours to do that. And then I want to eat something, and then with the remaining time I have left before I go over to my friend's place to watch the game, I'm rooting on the Dolphins, by the way. They're my second favorite team. Before I go over there, I want to work on 4.1 for differential equations, because that's going to be difficult. Difficult equations. Yeah, dude. Oh, my freaking Invisalign is up there. It's over there, on my bed. I just left it there. I don't know why I did that. Oh, my mom texted me. She wants me to call her. Am I right? Moms? That's a massive L. Also, I got my water pick charger, and I didn't realize how weak my water pick was. It used to just be like, or it would be constant. But now it's like, that. Imagine if that was the advertisement. Does your water pick go like this? Have it go like this. And it's me in that ad, preferably, because no one can do that like I can. No one can sleep as little as I do. The thing is, like, I wake up, and I could go back to sleep, but a lot of the times when I try to go back to sleep, it's just me laying there and not actually going back to sleep, changing the outcome of the dream I just had. So it's, like, the best possible, because sometimes, like, I get left in a dream in which, like, it's a bad situation and I wake up and I'm like, okay, thank goodness I woke up. But then I try and save the people that were in the dream and I, like, close my eyes again. I can't remember anything because dreams are really easily forgotten unless you write them down. That's why some people keep a dream journal. I actually kept one for like 2 days, but then I realized my dreams still don't make that much sense after I've woken up. And that was when I was trying to get better at writing, and now I'm just trying to get through college, so I have downgraded myself. Anyways, I've been rambling a lot. Let's get to today. Probably no hot girls on here. Okay, come on. This dude's first name. Okay. Bum Phillips, Sebastian Coe, Hersey Hawkins, Calvin Johnson, and Kevin Durant. Calvin Johnson. Great receiver. In fact, one of the best. Was he like the third greatest receiver of all time? See, the thing is, like, there are receivers before the year 2000 that come into your mind. Like, I mean, Randy Moss, technically. Jerry Rice. But, like, they played into past the 2000s. So, yeah. And it's also hard to gauge, like, the routes are probably different today. I was playing Madden last night, and one of the routes had it go, like, and I'm like, how on earth am I supposed to hit that at any point? But Drake London caught that. All right, so this is, when did the Gatorade shower originate in pro football? I'm pretty sure it originated from the Giants. In the closing minutes of a 37-13 upset of Washington at the Meadowlands on October 28, 1984, Giants players Jim Burt and Harry Carson dumped a bucket of yellow Gatorade on head coach Bill Parcells. The celebratory dowsing gained momentum in 1986 when the Giants showered Parcells 17 times during their Super Bowl winning season. The tradition soon spread to all levels of football and to other sports. That's actually super cool. That's genuine history right there. It's not like, oh, this player sucks, but they did great this day, even though that's still pretty interesting to me. Wow, this video is over 10 minutes. Can you believe it, guys? I can't believe you stayed here listening to me for 10 minutes. Or, if you haven't been listening the whole time, good for you. This is not that great of a video. And you don't have to look at this. Outro.